guys, it's Gala with Just a Teenager, your favorite teenage polyglot. Today I'm going to be covering the top polyglot habits and mindsets. A lot of people don't realize that it's a whole different mindset and ways of living to be able to learn so many languages in such little time and not lose the ones that they already know. So if you are trying to learn a language or trying to become a polyglot, then keep on watching. So today I'm going to be covering what polyglots subconsciously do to be able to learn as many languages as they do and how they're able to improve and study each of those languages. Because a lot of times people don't realize that polyglots kind of view studying and languages and life in a different way, which allows them to learn as many languages as they do. So if you start implementing these different mindsets and kind of ideas, then you will really be able to improve in your target language. Because I'm not really going to be covering exactly like what they do, like they read 30 minutes, they do this for 30 minutes, they do that for an hour. It's more the different ideas that they have while they're doing those things that allows them to be as effective as they are. So number one, polyglots are always open to feedback. I have never met a polyglot that was mad or annoyed when someone said, hey, if you want to sound more like a native, then pronounce it this way, or use this word instead to sound more casual. Because we're always looking and we always want to get better and we want to improve. And we're very grateful for the person letting us know that we made a mistake. Because guys, come on, we all know that we're going to make mistakes. So why be mad about it? Just find it and think of it as a lesson to get better. Number two, polyglots avoid perfection. This one kind of goes with the last one, but we know we're not going to be perfect. We know that we're going to make mistakes in every single one of our languages. Of course, in some of them we have different strengths and different weaknesses. For example, with me, for French, I'm a lot better at speaking it. With Spanish, I'm a lot better with speaking it as well than writing it. But with English, I'm a lot better, I believe, in writing than in speaking it. Like, I just feel a lot more comfortable writing. While with Italian, it's more of a 50-50, like I'm still so beginner that I really don't feel comfortable in either one of them. But I know that I'm going to make mistakes in all four languages. And I'm not going to get mad at myself. I'm not going to be embarrassed when I make a mistake. Instead, I'm just going to be happy that, hey, I speak four languages. But I know a lot of language learners that, expect to be perfect in their target language and that have to be perfect in their opinion to be able to move on to the next language or to be satisfied with their language. They feel that if they're a B1, they have to be a B2. If they're a B2, they have to be a C1. If they're a C1, they have to be C2. Guys, be happy with where you are at now and know that you're never going to get perfect. I mean, I'm not even perfect in English, which is my mother tongue. So guys, avoid perfection and be happy with where you are now. Up next, we simplify everything. So you're going to realize once you start meeting a lot more polyglots that we subconsciously like to only have one way of doing things or maybe two, but not more than that. So a lot of times, language learners like to have 4, 5, 6, or 7 different apps on their phone to practice their target language. And at first, they're very motivated and they use every single one, but then they don't end up using it after a week or a month or so. They're only going to be using 1 or 2. That's why as polyglots, we just have 2 apps on our phone that we know we're going to use because each one has something that we will use it for. Maybe one is flashcards and another one is practicing. A lot of times, language learners write these beautiful notes that takes them an hour just to write 1 page, while the polyglot just writes regular notes with 1 pen and 1 highlighter. And maybe those notes only take them 30 minutes, so they're more likely to do it. Up next, polyglots practice their target language every single day. But I'm not telling you that they sit down and study and write down words, vocabulary, or grammar for 3, 4, 5 hours every single day. No. We implement and we kind of practice our target language without realizing it. That way we're able to fit it into our schedule. That could either be that we have some songs on our Spotify playlist that are in our target language. Maybe our phone is in our target language, or we just follow some people on Instagram that post things in our target language. That way, every single day we're able to practice, maybe improve, or maybe just maintain our level. We believe that it's a lot better to do that every single day and then maybe once or twice a week sit down and write, for 1 to 2 hours than to just have the idea that we're going to be able to do that every single day because we know you're not going to do it. So So it's a lot better to have like tiny different chunks, and that will really help you to just fit it into your schedule. If you have 5-10 minutes, then just watch a TV show in a target language. If you only have 2 minutes, then scroll through Instagram. Or if you have 3 minutes, then listen to a song. This next one kind of goes with the last one, and that is we use different resources. So a lot of times language learners just fall in love with one resource and they think that's the best resource. That could either be having a teacher, having a tutor, watching YouTube videos, reading a grammar book, or reading a regular book. But in reality, each resource has something to offer. So for example, in Italian, I'm currently reading a book in Italian. Do I read that book every single day? No, not really. Maybe 3 to 4 times a week, I have 30-40 minutes to just sit down and read. I'm also watching a TV show in Italian. So maybe if one day I just want to have something to watch while I'm eating lunch, then maybe I put on that TV show and I'm practicing my Italian. I also have an Italian class, which I go to 3 times a week, so that is another way that I'm practicing. I also watch YouTubers in Italian, so we have so many different resources that allows us to learn different things. For example, videos allow you to learn with comprehension, like hearing comprehension, reading with reading comprehension, as well as, how to conjugate different verbs. So each one has something different to offer, so why not use all of them? Well guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. In today's video, I was only able to cover about half of the different polyglot habits or mindsets. If you did like this video, then comment down below for a part 2. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you get notified whenever I post new language videos. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!